Next question, the member for Sudbury.
Thank you, Speaker. I guess the minister forgot that the Conservative government voted against anti-scab legislation when I was a worker standing over here while scabs were crossing my picket line.
That's right.
In the gallery, Speaker, we have members from ACTRA representing 6,000 of their members who have been locked out for 18 months, while wealthy ad agencies are demanding wage cuts and an end to benefits and retirement contributions. And then because Ontario doesn't have anti-scab legislation, Speaker, they lock them out and they hire scab labour to do the work. And instead of standing with these workers, Speaker, the Conservative government keeps buying ads from union-busting ad agencies. Wow. Speaker, for 18 months, the Premier has turned his back on these workers. For 18 months, the Premier has been proud to use ad agencies using scab workers and government-funded ads.
Shameful.
My question, Speaker, will the Conservative government finally stand with these 6,000 workers instead of wealthy union-busting corporations and pass the NDP's anti-scab legislation?
Members will take their seats. The Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, it's always nice to see once every quarter that member stand up and pop and ask up a question on stuff when he has the opportunity to stand up and support the two capital SDF projects in his riding that unions have brought forward to my ministry. I'm working with them to expand opportunity for unions. Every time he's had an opportunity, he's voted against them. He's voted against mines. He's voted against the unionized workers to support our auto industry. That member is a crony when it comes to every opportunity for unionized workers to bring opportunity in the auto sector, to bring opportunity in creating the critical minerals we need to support those unionized auto jobs. He's been asleep at the switch. Folks in Sudbury know that my office door is always open to support those capital projects for unionized workers. We're going to keep creating those opportunities. And when he stands up another quarter from now, hopefully, Speaker, we will have approved some of those projects to get those union workers.
Stop the clock. I'm now going to caution the Minister of Labour on the use of his language. It's causing some consternation in the House. Start the clock. The next question, the member for supplementary question, member for Oshawa. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker. Ontario used to have anti-scab legislation that was brought in by an NDP government. However, the Harris Conservatives got rid of that straight away, and ever since, workers and those who respect them have been fighting to reintroduce protections against the use of replacement workers. This minister is a big talker, but I wonder if this new Minister of Labour would walk a strike line and hear how ugly working conditions can be, and maybe understand how scab labour leads to higher conflict picket lines, jeopardizes workplace safety, undermines the bargaining power of workers, and drags out strikes. I am proud to have co-sponsored Bill 90, which is the 16th time that the NDP has brought anti-scab legislation to this House. I hope the government will pass Bill 90 today. So my question is this: why won't this minister and government support workers and support anti-scab legislation?
Members will please take their seats. Minister of Labour.
Speaker, that member's right. I am a talker, as are all politicians in this House, to be fair, Speaker. And you know who I'm talking to, Speaker? I'm talking to the incredible unionized workers. Last night I was talking with Carpenters Union, Leuna. I was talking to iron workers. I was talking with Boilermakers last night. All of them recognize that under this government, we've brought in the largest skills development fund in Canadian history, Speaker. It's helping lift people up. Speaker, I'm hearing stories of refugees, asylum seekers given opportunities to work in union training centres. I'm hearing contractors who are working hand in hand with unionized workforce to create opportunities in this great province that is Ontario, Speaker. Perhaps that member should walk around and talk to the auto workers who, thanks to the leadership of this Premier and this Minister of Economic Development, have tons of jobs in creating the electric vehicles, the batteries, and the EV automotive jobs of the future being done by workers here in Ontario, thanks to the leadership of this Premier.